got it right there. See you later, man. What's going on, guys? As you can tell by the title, today we're about to go ice fishing for some rainbow trout, but we are a little bit ahead of schedule, so we stopped to get some breakfast real quick. So I'm gonna just chill here and eat and drink my coffee, and then we'll get back on the road and we'll be there in no time. All right, so we tested the ice right here, and it's about this much right here from the top of the handle down to here. I think that should be enough. All right, so this is the spot. It's still dark out. We got out here before the fish are up, so that's good. And my feet are already wet because I stepped in a puddle, so that's not a good start. But we're getting ready to get into it right now. Alright, so as of right now, we got 5 holes going. 3 of them, or 2 of them with power bait, 1 with a salmon egg, and 2 with jigs. The holes that I was about to be making with that thing were about to take forever and be super small. But luckily, a super nice dude came up and he had an actual drill that he drilled the holes for me. So, the day's turning out better than we expected. Alright guys, I'm trying not to talk too loud right now, but I am pretty excited because we got our first trout. It was gut hooked, but I'm keeping it, so it's alright. Alright, we got a bigger one on a little trout magnet. Let's get him out. Get that off him. Much nicer one. Get him back. Bang. It's a foot long right there. See you later, my man. Alright y'all, so I'm cooled enough now. I feel like my feet are about to fall off. I caught 2 trout. That's good enough for me for today. We'll be back after it tomorrow. But I don't know if the ice is going to hold up, so we're going to have to play it by ear. I don't know if I'll be ice fishing tomorrow. If not, I got a couple other spots where we could catch trout in the winter. We might have to go wading and stuff like that. But we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, before we get to that section of the vlog, I want to do a quick educational segment. So, sometimes in life, you face moments and obstacles where the likelihood of success seems very small. For example, I went ice fishing about 10 times last year, never caught a single fish. So the likelihood of me having success today was slim to none. And sometimes whenever you look at challenges, it feels like it's not worth it. There's too many obstacles, you got too much to lose. Like when I woke up this morning and I was laying in my warm, comfy bed, all I could think about is why in the world would I want to go out in the snow and freeze on ice just to catch some fish and probably not catch anything anyways, when I could just lay here and be comfortable in my bed. But the problem is, people who turn back and don't push forward are never going to achieve anything. But the people who push forward and keep going and keep chasing after something, they might fail, but at least you failed trying. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared shitless this morning. It was dark out, I couldn't see anything. I went to walk out to test the ice. Immediately when I stepped on it, my foot went through. My foot was soaking wet, but I pushed forward and I caught my first trout through the ice, and I caught an even bigger trout right after that. Even if I didn't catch anything at all, I still would have been able to leave today and say, all right, I learned more about ice fishing. I walked on water, for God's sake. Sometimes, even when you're afraid and victory seems impossible, you have to walk with faith and not fear, and just push forward and do the thing that seems hard. We can take that principle and apply it to a lot of things outside of fishing. A lot of times in life, doing the right thing seems a lot harder than doing the wrong thing. A lot of times, putting your faith in God seems a lot harder than just staying at home and laying in bed. But you have to push forward and you have to make an attempt. No matter how tough something may seem, no matter how many obstacles are in your way, you just got to do the right thing. So, we're going to go home and cook up this trout, and then tomorrow we'll be back out fishing again. But real quick, I just want to say a quick prayer for everybody who's watching. God, please help me and everybody viewing this video right now not to lose courage before life's battles and turn back. Give us all the faith to believe that you'll be with us and help us, and live our lives in faith and not fear. Amen. So, let's get home and cook up this trout and thaw out my feet.